Hello everyone! Today I've got something special for you. I've prepared 5 incredible egg sandwich recipes. So grab your aprons, get your eggs ready and let's get started. In the first recipe, we are merging a cheesy omelet with a milky hot dog bun and a hearty filling. Trust me, it's gonna be delicious and satisfying. First things first, grab a mixing bowl, crack in 3 eggs and let's amp up the flavors. We're talking about a teaspoon each of dried onion, dried parsley, chili flakes, oh yeah, and salt to taste. Give that a good old whisk until it's all nice and friendly in there. Now the fun begins. First, take a piece of cheese and grate it until you have about half a cup, or just eyeball it to match the size of your pan. Then, take that grated cheese and add it to the preheated pan. Spread the cheese evenly like a blanket of cheesy love, and then drown over it the egg mixture. And now the magic starts. While our egg is still doing its thing, quickly prep a hot dog bun. Slice it in half and sneak it into the pan. Once our omelet is ready, it's time to make this dish a showstopper. Just look at how the cheese has crisped up. It's a thing of beauty, I tell you. For my breakfast, I choose sausages, but before we get to those, we need a bit more flavor. A bit of ketchup and mayo, classic. Warm up the sausages on the pan or wherever convenient. Tuck it into our morning hot dog creation and sprinkle some finely chopped onions on top. Fold it up, and there you have it. It's hearty, it's delicious, and it's absolutely original. Remember, you can tweak the filling to your liking. Next up on our recipe list, we have tender mushrooms paired perfectly with eggs. Let's kick things off by prepping our mushrooms, chopping them into nice little bite-sized pieces. Now let's crank up the heat on that pan, add some olive oil and get those mushrooms sizzling for a solid 10 minutes. But wait, we are just getting started. Let's up the ante with about 2 tablespoons of creamy ricotta, or cream cheese if that's what you've got. Both work wonders. We're aiming for a creamy mushroom extravaganza here. Next up, crack an egg, add salt to the taste, give it a quick whisk, and into the pan it goes. We are cooking this baby on a low heat, gently mingling all those gorgeous flavors together. Now, let's make a flavorful creamy aromatic toast. Start by spreading some butter on a slice of fresh, puffy bread, and then fry it in a pan until it's golden and crisp. Now we are going to prepare some savory avocado smash for our toast. For this, get the flesh into the bowl, sprinkle in paprika flakes and pepper for that kick. Mash it with a fork and spread it generously over our toast. The final touch, spreading our lusciously tender mushroom and egg mix right on top. Sprinkle some scallions and there you have it. A toast that's not just a toast, but a symphony of rich, mushroomy goodness, with each bite screaming deliciousness and delicacy. Alright. Let's jump right into our next recipe. Let's heat up a skillet first. And now, let's get those bacon slices sizzling. Next, take a ripe tomato and slice it into large, thin slices. These slices are going to layer beautifully over the bacon in our skillet, adding a fresh dimension to the sizzle. Next, let's introduce some cheddar slices to the mix, layering them over the tomatoes and bacon for the perfect melt and flavor fusion. Next up, it's time for the omelette. Let's crack those eggs and give them a good whisk with a fork. Once they are perfectly beaten, we'll carefully drizzle them over the melted cheddar, crafting a beautiful and savory layer on top. Let's spice things up with marinated jalapeno peppers, sprinkled over the omelette for that extra zing. A pinch of salt on top, and we are good. Next, a pita wrap goes right on top. Then cook 3 to 5 minutes more. Now the fun part. Flip the whole thing onto a kitchen board, and it's almost showtime. Just add a bit of mayonnaise, your favorite salad, and roll it up. Cut it in half to reveal the magic inside. And there you have it, ready to be savored. Enjoy! Next up in our series is a delightful twist on a classic, a croissant sandwich topped with a flavorful egg mixture. This dish is ideal for a hearty breakfast or a satisfying lunch. Let's dive into the preparation. Start by filling a pot with water. Carefully add 10 eggs into the water and then turn on the heat. We are aiming for hard-boiled eggs, which will later cool down in ice water. This step makes the eggs easier to peel and halts the cooking process. Once the eggs are peeled, we'll use a meat grinder to transform them into a fine consistency. The next step is preparing an avocado, scooping out its flesh and grinding it as well. This combination brings a creamy texture and a rich taste to our filling. Now let's enhance the flavors. Add 2 tablespoons of sour cream, some Dijon mustard, and finely chopped green onions into the mixture. Here's our bright and tangy star, the lemon. Just one punch of the knife and we have it perfectly halved. Next, we'll squeeze in the juice of half a lemon, bring in that fresh zing, and then a dash of salt to enhance the flavors. Ready for a little heat, let's bring in the sriracha sauce, adding just enough for that extra kick. Stir everything until it becomes a smooth, homogeneous blend, and our delicious egg filling is ready to go. For the croissant, heat a pan and melt a good slice of butter. For easier topping and eating, flattening the croissant is key. To do this, use a kitchen board. Then toast it in the buttery pan until golden on both sides. To ensure even toasting and apply consistent pressure, place a pan filled with water on top of the croissant while toasting the first side. To assemble, generously spread the egg mixture on the toasted croissant. For an elegant touch, we'll add micro eggs. Slice a frozen egg, fry the slices on a pan and place them atop the sandwich. And there you have it, a gourmet croissant sandwich that's not only a feast for the eyes, but also for the palate. Enjoy! For the next recipe, we are creating a sumptuous fried toast with an egg-based jam, similar to hollandaise. This dish is a fusion of simplicity and elegance, perfect for a lavish breakfast or a refined brunch. To start, crack the eggs one by one into the bowl, focusing on 3 eggs for this recipe. Next, separate the yolks from the whites and place them in a prepared pot. Now gently heat the yolks on the stove. Using a whisk, mix the yolks, crafting our jam. As you whisk, notice the consistency of the yolks transforming into a creamy blend. Add about 50 grams of butter, continuing to whisk as the butter melts and integrates with the yolks over low heat. This is the moment where the jam starts taking shape. Enhance the jam with a pinch of salt, some ground black pepper and lemon zest. Keep whisking on low heat until everything is well combined and the jam reaches a luscious consistency. For the toast, heat a pan and add some oil. Place the bread in the pan, toasting it until it's golden brown on both sides. Once toasted, rub the toast with a garlic clove for an aromatic touch. Finally, spoon the prepared egg jam over the toast, spreading it evenly. Garnish with finely chopped green onions for a pop of color and freshness. And there it is! Your fried toast with a rich, creamy egg jam is ready to savor. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please share it on your social media.